Chelsea is in trouble. They reported themselves to the Premier League, and now they have in charge. More news coming from Chelsea camp. They've got their captain injured again, and Liam Rusina under huge pressure. We've got Iran back in the World Cup. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Chelsea are in big trouble. Their owners, Todd Boehly and co, when they took over Chelsea, they did their due diligence in their Chelsea financial affairs, and then they realized that there were some, corrupt transactions that has gone through in the Chelsea financial resource. So what they did was they reported themselves to the FA and the Premier League what was happening, and an investigation was done. I think Chelsea was fined by UEFA 8 point something million back few months ago when the issue came out. And then now the Premier League has come out with their own punishment for Chelsea. So Chelsea today has been fined £10.75 million. Yes. And they have been given a suspended 2-year transfer ban, and they've got 9 months transfer ban for their youth team. So Chelsea cannot recruit any youth player for 9 months now. So this comes as a big news for Buddy Shield and Thorsten Adribeyo and Liam Delap. They've got a chance to play more matches, more minutes. You understand? So, let's go into it. This case came because going into the documents, what they found out that Chelsea paid money to agents that they were not supposed to pay. And this included the deal of signing Eden Hazard from Lille back in the day, and then Christensen as well, and then Samuel Eto'o. So and then Willian as well. I remember this Willian deal, how it happened. It was Tottenham who were interested in him, booked their hotel, booked flight to bring him to England. Everything was done. And then in the hotel, Roman Abramovich and his team made a plan, send someone in that hotel, steal Willian out on a private jet, on a chopper, helicopter, we should say, to Cobham for him to sign for Chelsea. And all this come into that financial lawsuit against them. On the other hand, Chelsea paid players to offshore accounts. Yes, Chelsea paid players to offshore accounts. When I say offshore accounts, they are accounts that they pay the players money where it doesn't go directly from the Chelsea account to them. It has to go through, it's like they are washing money. If you understand, if you're on the street, you understand this term. You understand? So that's what Chelsea did. They were paying players offshore account. Man City are best known for that. Man City, when they even sacked this Italian referee, Italian manager, what's the name? Roberto Mancini, they realized that he was also paid money into the offshore account. I'll come back to City, but let's stick with Chelsea now. So this is the punishment for Chelsea now. And if they do not commit any offense during this probation transfer ban, then automatically they can be saved, they can buy players, and then, But there is still more investigation underway trying to find out what's happening to them. Yeah. And then the other news is Reece James just signed a new contract last week. And then today the big news is he suffered an hamstring injury, which is going to ruin their season, knowing that they are chasing for top 4, knowing that they've got a big match. They've got a big match on Tuesday against PSG. And then his World Cup dreams, his World Cup aspiration is under the sink. We don't know yet, but we just hope that he comes okay and then stay fit and then fight for his place and then join the plane to the USA. Talking about the World Cup, Iran, they initially withdrew themselves from the World Cup, but this evening there has been some speculation and news coming from some reliable source, ESPN and the likes, that they want to be included in the World Cup again. But then they are asking FIFA to put their location in Canada instead of USA because their Group G, they are in that group with Belgium and then other countries, other two countries that they are supposed to be in that group where they were going to play their games in Seattle. But right now, they've submitted an application or a statement to FIFA president, Mr. Gianni Infantino, that they want to be based in Mexico, play their games in Mexico, because they feel like US is not safe for them. And FIFA president has not responded. And we know the friendship between Mr. Gianni Infantino and US president. So it's a bit political here, and they are good friends. So we don't know what the outcome will be, whether it's going to be an influence. Obviously, at some point of it, it's going to be influence on that. So let's go back to the Premier League, where Man City, we barely spoke about them. We've seen Everton got punished on the financial differences. We've seen Forest got punished, got deducted of points. We've seen Leicester got punished, got deducted of points because of, irregularities in their business. But the 115, Man City, can someone tell me what's happening there? We've never, this, cases come within, the longest it takes is like 10, 9, 7 months, and then punishment is out. But we want to know, the Premier League, the FA, those in charge of this Man City case, we want to know. We are keen on this issue. We want to know their punishment if found guilty, and we want to know when is the verdict coming out, because as it stands, we don't know. We want to see them because, bro, Tottenham on the other hand, they are going down. But the information I'm getting is that if City are found guilty, bro, we could be seeing some fixtures like Man City versus Cambridge Town. That's gonna be wild. In all honesty, lawmakers, those who are in charge of this issue, we want results now on this Man City issue. Yes, we want results now on Man City issue. Currently, Premier League results, Brentford are leading 2-1 against relegation side. I call them relegation because there's no life in them again. Wolverhampton Wanderers, a team that Liverpool struggled to beat. And Liverpool comes into a conversation. Right now, I don't know the sort of excuse that someone can bring on board to defend Arne Slot. I don't know the sort of excuse that someone can bring on board to defend him. He himself, I'm not sure he can defend himself. Looking at the results against teams at the bottom, this guy barely wins. We played against Leeds home and away. We couldn't win. It was draw. We played Wolves recently. We lost against them. Yesterday we played Spurs, their relegation side. We couldn't beat them. Burnley, we couldn't beat them. Arne Slot, and I'm hearing information that the owners are planning to give him 1 more year for him to finish his 2027 contract. Bro, if that is the case, I'm going to hang my Liverpool jersey in my wardrobe for him to go before I become a Liverpool fan again. And that does not mean I'm not loyal to the club. I'm loyal to the club, but the man next to the club is what I don't like. I want him out. On Wednesday, if Arne Slot, you don't win this game, I don't know the lifeline that you could have. I don't know the lifeline that you could have to save this your job. Players are playing out of form. It's all because of you. Fans are not getting interested in the game again, leaving stadium before even game is finished. And it's all because I don't see this man coming back to win the fans. See, you can go on this season, win the FA Cup, win the Champions League, get us into top 4, but still, you can't win us. You can't win over us. You need to go. Yeah, so guys, that's the news around the world today on the table. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And first thing is like this video for the algorithm to push into your feed and then you keep seeing us.